Howdy, friends and neighbors. Guess what time it is? Yep, you guessed it. Back again, out here walking the dogs. They need to take their little afternoon stroll on account of if they don't get it, they get rambunctious. And they get in trouble. They get in trouble, they do. Yeah, they can. They can get in trouble, that's true. You know, I got me Independence 1776 bell. Still trying to get me money's worth. I noticed that it likes to rust a lot, huh? It's a rusty fellow. But we're gonna ring it. Yeah, I don't know what kind of cheap paint they painted that with, but by golly, it's not staying on very good. She's peeling like a madman. Well, what did you do today? Well, today I winterized the pool and got it ready for winter so that it didn't freeze and bust all of me fittings and everything out, so that I had to buy all new stuff in the spring. Because in the spring, around here, the pool is a big deal. Get the swimming pool ready, get the swimming pool ready. I want that water nice and blue. I want it clear as a bell. I want it drinkable. Yeah, and then this time of the year, what swimming pool? Do we have a swimming pool, do we? I don't believe we got one, do we? Yeah. So, that's how it works. Oh, why did you do that? Hey, Pippi, come on. Get your little old doggy butt down here and take a walk with the old man. The heck? It's gonna break out a flintlock and shoot it. But, unfortunately, I didn't. But I wanted to. I said, break out a flintlock and shoot it! And I didn't. I said, I'm going to take the dogs for a walk, though. I could use the exercise, because I've been busy, and when I get busy, oh, excuse me, I get all stiffened up. I just had a big bowl of rice with the Bragg's, soy sauce made by Bragg's. The same ones that make the old delicious Bragg's, vinegar, and all that good stuff. Ugh. And I put a little salt in there, and then I added, what else did I add? Oh, some spices. I ate it, and I got down to the last teaspoon or so. Oh my gosh, I thought it was coming back up. I poured a little olive oil in there. Yes, I made a combination that almost wasn't easy to keep down, but it was good. And I hadn't ate nothing for a while. I was kind of hungry, so I thought I'd eat it. And now, I can't take me other vitamins and stuff because I don't think they'll stay down. Now, that stuff really worked me over. I didn't know, but me pups vanished. Your pups vanished, they disappeared. And they did. I don't know where they went to. If they're back out, if they took and went back to the house and they're sitting up there on the porch while I'm out getting exercise, which, you know, don't hurt me either, I'm not going to be happy with them too. Oh boy, golly, I'm going to make them walk the plank, I will. Yes, sir. Walks the plank. But it is such a beautiful day to be outside, huh? The sun is blowing. Ha ha! The winds are blowing a little, and the sun, the old sun's a shining. It's about 65 degrees or so. It's a beautiful day. Good day to be out and do something. We had a couple dreary days there, but now it's nice. Oh, goodness. If I didn't have other stuff to do, I'd probably break out one of the old flintlocks and go out and do some cracking and popping, eh? Yes, sir. Cracking and popping. That's for sure. Well, I'll tell you. We could use some good, heavy showers. Because everything is getting very dry this time of the year. Not too horribly dry, but dry enough. I mean, as far as you can see, because we get a little misty rain, but there's no accumulation of any real water. It's just everything gets wet, and I think it evaporates as fast as it comes down. So, but that's how it is. And what? And that's right, and what? You went out here to take a walk, and you brought your camera with you. What did you have to talk about? Well, I did have some stuff on my mind, but once it come out, it went blank. Oh. Oh. So, if you need to order a part for your musket, let's say I'm going to order that thing that the flint hits and it comes down it and makes sparks. What do you call that? Well, I looked it up and it says, well, if you want that pot, that'd be your frizzin', right? So, apparently, if you go back in time to way back in the 18th century, they didn't call it that. They didn't call it no frizzin', but I guarantee you, probably not too many people even know what that part is. And if they do, it'd probably be by that name. But apparently back in the day, they referred to all that stuff as flint and steel. Yep, flint and steel. It sounds good, and it sounds dangerous, and I like it. But if I called up to order a part from a musket, and I say, I got a musket, I need to order some steel, they'd probably tell you, yeah, you looky here, sonny. You get caught around here stealing, we'll prosecute you to the full extent of the law. Right? Who knows? I don't know. But anyway, I like that term, though. Sounds pretty cool. So if you're reenacting, and you got to know all this stuff as a reenactor if you're trying to do a perfect historical reproduction, then you got to do it. Me, unfortunately, I can't stay in one character long enough to worry about too much of anything else. I don't know why. It just seems to be the case, eh? That's the case. He can't stay in character. He don't got his head screwed on straight. He don't. Look at that. Look at that. Me head's swelling up. Me hat's getting tight. Well, anyway. Yes, that's the way it is. Take a little walk. Look at the clouds, huh? Look at the clouds. Look at the stupid planes. They say those planes are spraying toxic chemicals. And I think the cars and running all the automobiles and stuff that we're driving, I think they're mixing stuff in the gas that might not be too healthy for you. That might be the case as well. Because, man, I've never smelled fumes come off of cars like some of these cars I smell. It's not pure gasoline, I can tell you that right now. I don't know what it is. But it's got a very peculiar odor, huh? That's for sure. But needless to say, fool! Hey, what's who you're calling a fool, man? Right. So hopefully you're all having a great day, enjoying yourself. Hopefully you got some good weather and something going on. I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the world that's bad news. Well, not a whole lot you can do except pray for most of us that things get ironed out and straightened up and people get blessed and don't have to put up with so much suffering in the world. I tell you, it's the whole thing's nothing but a previous game plan from the 1900s, 1914, right in there. You study all that stuff, you look it all up, you'll find the great-grandfathers of these people who's causing all this stuff to be right at the root of the same thing that happened 100 years ago, right? Or better. And it's like, man, history. If you can't learn from it, you're doomed to repeat it. And it looks like everybody's falling for it, too. I'm falling for it. I hate that. I hate that. I don't like that. I hate this. I hate that. Oh, I hate everything. And they make you do that. They know how to work you. They know how to pull your little puppet strings. You got puppet strings, do you? You know you do. They're pulling your strings in every way, shape, and form. They know how to do it. And how to shut you down and put you in a little box. That's right. And what's their ultimate plan? To cover you with dirt and rocks. Don't forget that one, right? So, needless to say, my knee went kabloogie for no reason. And my dogs are standing there. Seen a deer go through here a little while earlier. Went up the bank, up that way, up that way, up that way. Up to there, the old deer went. So, up there they went. So anyway, it takes me about what? Does it take me about 10 minutes to walk down there and back real slow. I'm not the fastest pup today. No, sir. Not too fast. I'm pretty slow, eh? I'm a slow poker. All righty, well, I gotta go up here. I checked the mailbox. I know we got some kind of junk mail. I seen the mail lady or person swing by and drop it off. Oh, and then we got pumpkins on the doorstep. Pumpkins at the old mailbox even. You could see the pumpkins right there. Hey, Vivian, get out of the road. You crazy dog. Or some car comes down through there and makes a pancake out of you. Don't get in the road, silly. That's where that deer comes through. She probably smells it. She's got a nose on her, that dog does. Yep. What is it? More advertise, more people telling you how to vote. They send you stuff, vote yes, vote no, vote yes, vote no. By the time you read it, it's like, I don't know what to vote. It don't make no sense to me. I don't know if I'm for it or against it. If you're for it, you vote no. If you're against it, you vote no. Or if you're for it, you vote yes. And if you're against it, you vote yes. I don't know. They write this stuff up. You try to read it, it's confusing. I don't know how people don't even know what to do. You know? It's my job. It's my job to protect. Vote yes. It's my job to protect. Vote no. You know? Oh, excuse me. But, yeah. So, what do? I don't know. You don't know how to do it. It's like, what is the moral and right thing to do according to the word of Jehovah God, our Father in heaven, and his Bible, and what he's laid down as the guidelines for you and me to live our lives? That's the question. How does it play into that? If it's supported by the Bible, without getting radical and insane, because people are going to do what people do, they're going to make mistakes and whatever, it's the moral direction to go, right? So you go that direction. Doesn't mean that you're going to make it all the way, or you're going to be 100%, you know? People are going to do what people do. People have instincts. You are part of the animal kingdom. No, I'm not. I'm no animal. Yes, you are. And you have their instincts. And those can be played on, and you can be led astray by them. So you have to realize that. I ain't no animal, Ed. Well, I'm not either. But I did convince myself that, yes, you are. And how did I do it? Well, my son, he had a horn, and he wanted to saw it off and make one of them Viking horns, you know. Like that. Well, there they go. He wanted one of those. So he saws it off, and we stuck like a trumpet mouthpiece in it for a while, and that came out. And I don't know, I hung it up there in the basement. And then one day I went to the dentist, and I was at the dentist, and he had to drill a bunch of teeth. I got a bunch of cavities and stuff going on. My immune system went to crap. That's the way you can tell your immune system ain't working. You start getting cavities. You start getting that, you better start taking care of yourself, building your immune system, or it won't be too long, and you'll have a whole lot of other health problems going on. But usually the teeth are the first ones to tell on you. So I got a bunch of teeth drilled. There's nothing I hate worse than the taste in my mouth after going to the dentist and they grind them teeth. It's got a horrible, horrible taste. I don't know, I can't describe it. So I come home and just happened to be trying to figure out something to do, and I look in the basement there and I see that horn. And I thought, oh, there's that horn. And it didn't have the mouthpiece in it. I don't know what happened to it. So I picked that horn up, put it in my mouth, and tried to blow on it. I didn't even know how to do those things. And apparently, when it was sawed off, nobody cleaned the shavings out of it. So them shavings from that cow horn got into my mouth. And it tasted just like it did a few moments ago after I'd cleaned my mouth out from coming from the dentist. So I realized that my teeth and a cow's horn are made out of the very same material, right? Did you know that? Did you know that the cow horn and your teeth are the same material? They are. They are. Yes, no doubt. So anyway, that was interesting. Very interesting to find that out. All right, well, I walked around the house several times. Let me take one more spin around the house and sign this video off. I've fired off enough BS and bullcrappy for a while, right? Oh, yeah, you got my whole head full of bullcrap. My hat's full, too. All right, well, doesn't like a good walk and talk, huh? Hey, if I killed 15 minutes of time for you when you was really bored and now you're not, then guess what? You're happy, I'm happy, everybody's happy as we ring the bell of independence, eh? Oh, my. Look straight up there. I bet you can't see it. Oh, it was there. It was there. Big old plane. I live underneath a speck. I don't know. There's lots of planes and stuff fly overhead. I seen it for an instant, and then it disappeared. Maybe it was a UFO, eh? No, it was clearly the bottom of a big old jet airliner. You dogs, when I rings a bell, you come? Now I gotta take them in, give them some sausage. No, don't give them sausage. It's bad for them. All that grease. Yeah, but hey, they like it. What can I say? Well, what can you say? Don't say nothing. Say goodbye. Sign off. You're supposed to quit at 15 minutes, and now you're into 16 minutes. 16 minutes of pure fun, eh? Yeah, right. Hey, if I could get one, I'd like to have a little tiny ventriloquist dummy of myself. Then I'd have him over here talking instead of me. Right? He'd be the one making all the... You wouldn't look at me and say, what's wrong with him? He don't have his dummy with him. It's because he used the dummy, that's why. Yeah. All right then. Well, we'll see y'all later. And I hope everyone is having a great and wonderful day. Look at you dogs. Look at you dogs. They want to go in. They think they go out to get a treat. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't.